Hello viewers, welcome back to class, still on laws of indices. I have some examples to do this time around. Simplify the following. The first one, 63a square b divided by 9ab square. The second one, 3b raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4b raised to power 2. The third one, 2b all in brackets raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4b squared. The fourth one, 3b, and this time around b is the only 1 raised to power minus 1, not with 3. So 3b raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4b in bracket, everything in bracket raised to power 2. So I'll start solving now, viewers. I'll pick it from the first one. Okay, for the first example in this video, 63a raised to power 2b divided by 9ab raised to power 2. As it is on the board, viewers, it is for us to put in place the use of the division law. The division law, viewers. So 63 will be divided by 9. Yeah. And for the letters, what will happen will be a square. We have a square here and a here. A square divided by a, and also b raised to power 1 divided by b raised to power 2. So 63 divided by 9 will give us 7. So for a square, and the other a is raised to power 1, because when it is just a like that, it means a appear once. So we have a raised to power 2. For the division law, it will be minus 1. We're going to put in place subtraction for the power. So it will be minus 1, and b raised to power 1 minus 2, which gives 7a raised to power 1 b raised to power minus 1. A raised to power 1 is the same thing as a, 7a, and b raised to power minus 1 will give us 1 divided by b raised to power 1, which will give us 7a divided by b, because b raised to power 1 is the same thing as b. So this is the final answer, viewers, for the first example in this video. We move to the second example. Okay, viewers, for the second example, we have 3b raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4b squared. So the first thing to do, since we have multiplication here, we're going to multiply 3 by 4, which gives 12, and b raised to power minus 1 plus 2. Because we have multiplication here, the power will be added since the base are equal. So we have 12b minus 1 plus 2 will give us plus 1. And b raised to power 1 is the same thing as b. So the final answer is 12B. I move to the third one. The third one is 2B, everything raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4B squared. So for this first one, since everything in the bracket raised to power minus 1, we're going to make it 1 divided by 2B all raised to power 1. That's what it will give us by the law of negative power. And we continue with 4B squared. So this one is affecting everything in the bracket. So we have 2 raised to power 1, B raised to power 1, and 4B squared. So 2 raised to power 1 is the same thing as 2, and B raised to power 1 is the same thing as B, multiplied by 4B squared. So with what is here, 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So we are left with 2B squared divided by B, which implies that 2B squared minus 1, because B here is raised to power 1. So it will now be using the division law now. Using the division law for both B, because they are same base. It will now be 2B raised to power 2 minus 1, which gives 2B raised to power 1, which finally gives 2B. Since 2B raised to power 1 is the same thing as 2B. That's the third one, viewers. We move to the fourth one. Okay, for the fourth question, which is the last question in this video, viewers, we have 3B raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 4B raised to power 2, which means everything in the bracket is affected by the 2 we have up here. So it means 4 raised to power 2 and also B raised to power 2. So we have 3B minus 1 multiplied by 4 raised to power 2 is 4 by 4, which gives 16B squared. So 3 by 16 gives 48. And the bases that are the same, we write B minus 1. Because we have multiplication here, the power will be added, and we have 2 here. And so we have 48. B minus 1 plus 2 gives us plus 1. And B raised to power 1 is the same thing as B. So the final answer is 48B. Thanks, viewer, for your time and for watching this video. Continue to watch, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.